Poets like to play with words and sounds. And in our poetry group, one of our members came and had done this poem where she used a lot of words that began with A, and I thought, oh, that's fun. I want to do something like that. And it was, I'm sorry, this poem is not as timely as I had hoped it would be. So I wanted to play with the word cicada. Do you remember the cicadas? 6 weeks ago? And anyway, this poem is called Curious Choir, and it's just for fun. In winter, the clamor commenced. They're coming, crowed columnists and cable correspondents. The emergence of two broods of cyclical cicadas will coincide, causing an incursion of biblical proportions, they claimed. Cool. In late spring, the critters crawled out of the ground, cast off their crunchy casings, and sprouted crystal wings. The males decamped to the nearest tree and commenced to singing with a singular goal: cicada sex. For weeks, the ruby-eyed Romeos crooned a chorus of carnality. The air fairly throbbed with their cacophonous come-ons, females flitting hither and thither like so much coquettish confetti. Conclusion: cicada success, thus successors. The continuous cicada song thrummed in the background of our days until, with the solstice, silence. Alas, cicada senescence comes quickly, and time waits for no bug. Cicadas succumbed. Farewell, clamorous choir. Thank you. Thank you. Silliness. And this is a poem I wrote when I was at a friend's cabin on a lake in Minnesota. It's called Early Morning, the Lake. At the water's edge, nothing is asked of you but that you watch and listen. See how the lake lies flat, clear, and still, the light soft as down upon its surface. That staccato trill from the trees, you don't need to know what bird it is. Just hear what it has to say. Inhale the light, absorb the song. There is nowhere else you need to be. Thank you. This poem is called Recess. When was the last time you took your mind out to play? Let it shed judgment like an itchy sweater and just wander where it pleased. Hunt for treasures in vacant lots. Scramble up a tree and to breath-stealing heights. Slosh through pond muck in fruitless pursuits of tadpoles. When was the last time you let your mind off the leash for a day to ramble, to stumble, get mud splashed, get mesmerized by mysteries under a rotting log or the universe in a tide pool? Thank you. And finally, I have some friends who had the great honor of becoming grandparents, which, as far as I'm concerned, is the best gig ever. And so I wrote this poem in honor of their little grandchildren, in honor of Rosalie. They come to us as freshling souls, their eyes full of dawn. Their faces may wear the imprint of lineage, but their destiny lives in the wind. We long to protect them, to ease their way, but we can no more plot their courses than steer the stars. The most we can offer them is a comforting presence, a compassionate ear, and a love as constant as the tides. Thank you.